The first time I experienced mental illness was I was hanging the washing out on the line. I went through this huge episode, this huge drama. So my husband rang the police. It took 5 of them to get me from our doorstep onto the paddy wagon or the police car. I was diagnosed with manic depression, which is bipolar today. So they've just slanted the words, and then schizophrenia. You're locked in that restraint until they jab you or punch your lights out, one or the other, and then, and you're stuck in that world. You're stuck in that world where all the people that I know now were either sexually or violently abused. Childhood trauma has a lot to do with how I ended up going through that journey. Having a lot of violence, a lot of verbal and sexual abuse happened to me as a child. We had a loving family, and Mum kept the whānau together, really tight and bright and out of sight and all that kind of stuff. And then she passed away. So the minute Mum was buried, that's when the trauma set in. What my little mind can remember is having to go and sleep in bed with Dad. And from that moment onwards, life was hell. I know it sounds crazy, but I still had a beautiful heart and a beautiful attitude, but there's something in the back of our psyche that holds it there until we move into adolescence, teenage, adult, yeah. So wham bam, along came the old drugs. So I lived a year on and off in the locked unit in Rotorua. My husband looked after our children. He was determined that he was going to leave me, but it turns out that this awesome man of God entered our lives.
Devil, you touch my marriage and my relationship, I'll give you a hook bigger than Muhammad Ali dropped Joe Fraser with.
The only way forward and through for me was through God. That's the only way that I could do it. But I had to actually walk through and do that. Because even God himself can't help us if we don't ask for it. If you're a sufferer of mental illness, you can talk to somebody, you can come and talk to me, you can ring your supports, because these are practical steps. What I did was I read the Word. That cleaned my thinking, my mind, my spirit, everything. I just ate it. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Don't be afraid. Be strong, bold and confident. Today, if my dad was alive today, because he's passed away, he'd be living with me. He'd be in this house. He'd be proud of the fact that we're, in this house. My life is awesome right now. I wouldn't swap it for anything in the world.